Welcome to the Daily Happier. This is a safe space, a place where we speak honestly. We question. Okay, give me 5 seconds jeszcze raz. Bo nie to, this is chaos, bo nie to zacząłem czytać. I told you, I wrote it. So.
Sobie jeszcze i tak cię podgłoszę, żebym to miał. Kurde,
No, I was about to actually just clip it and everything is going to be in already.
All right.
Okay, welcome to the Daily Happier, a safe place to breathe, to question, to feel deeply, to grow honestly. We talk about mental health, passions, relationships, ambitions. I can't even pronounce those words. Who wrote it? And the courage it takes to be kind in this life. This all isn't about perfection, it's about becoming. And if you are here and joining us, you got to realize that we're also humans. We've got all our crazy stories in our lifetime. Sometimes they're maybe a bit too crazy to speak openly about anything, but sometimes we just gotta chill out, meditate, be a lazy bum on our sofa, and just live our life. So today with me is Cyprian.
Hello, everybody.
It's a pleasure to have you.
It's a pleasure to be here.
So I wrote so that's what I'm doing for every guest. Let's say every guest. I'm writing how I met you and what do I think about you, like in one line. And we met really in a cool way, because you were going for the first time to the US to work as a summer counselor, and I was your interviewer.
Yeah. That was my first time in the US, as you said, I think, but first time to the Camp America for that long period, yes.
Do you remember what shocked me the most when I called you?
Probably everything behind me.
You precisely know. So this guy right now, he has some books. He wants to look smart. He has a really handsome beard. We know. I had to shave mine. This guy is calling me from a freaking beach.
Okay, Sam.
Yeah, tell me, how did you end up there? Like, shortly.
So I mean, the whole point of the going to the America was to improve my language, because I wanted to apply for the visa to Australia to get a 1-year visa, job visa, working visa.
Mm-hmm.
And so okay, I should go for the America camp, because what I heard is it's a very good way to study to improve English, and also it's an amazing adventure. And also I wanted to do it because I was already traveling in the Southeast Asia, I think for 3 months, because that was December, what I remember, when we had our interview. So that was already 3 months, and I was running out of my money, so I wanted to find the way how to not come back.
That's the part of the human experience.
Yeah. How not to go back home yet and stop spending that much money. I mean, that wasn't so much expensive, but I had to stop a little.
Yeah, still, like, you're like, oh yeah, what am I supposed to do? I don't go back, but let me stay, please. Let me read one sentence about you that I wrote, and then we can just start talking about this stuff. Sometimes I'm writing, oh, this is the guy, he's cool, he's funny, etc., etc. But about you, I wrote, I hope the microphone can hear that. Fearless warrior of life, experienced and inspiring face to look at, and a powerful being that no matter the struggle, he keeps on moving forward, finding ways to grow.
That's beautiful. Nice.
And he doesn't like it in the country. At least he didn't like it back then, but we're going to talk about it later also.
Very nice words. Thanks. That is, yeah, very kind.
Cyprian, with the Daily Happier, one of my first questions is, because I know your life is a lot. How old are you?
26 this year. To be honest, in less than 3 weeks.
I was like 3 minutes. 2 minutes 58. Dude, I should have it in my calendar. I would feel so awful if I didn't see that.
No. You have still some time.
So 3 weeks. Okay. Do you feel that you have generally more experience than more people? Like, overall, what do you think about that question?
Overall, it's very hard, but in the specific topics, in specific different types of life, for sure. For example, with traveling, with languages, because I think like people in Poland everyone is speaking naturally and like with loose in English. Also, I can speak a little bit of Spanish. So that's make me a little mm, mm, like a different. I don't want to. It's a very. It's not very different, but that can be. Yeah. Okay. I will use the word different. But I'm not. I'm not telling that I am like one of the 100, one of the 1,000, but I'm not like the one of the two, one of the three. So that way, and also the traveling, also like the knowing of the what's going on in the world, seeing the people with different cultures, with different nationalities, being in the countries like India, where people think there is super poor and super everywhere is trash. That is not true. India is so beautiful. The south of India was one of the amazing place and surprise for me what I ever expected. So everything what you see in the internet, in the Instagram, probably is shown by the most what you can see and expect it, but the way not like it is for real, but when the views will be like a higher. You know what I mean? So if
I get it. A different perspective.
If I would see something what is okay, that can go viral, I can post it, they're gonna post it, and the next day they're gonna do it again, then they are different type of person, of influencer or whatever, will come to India. Oh, that's a good idea for the viral videos. We can do content there, and they're gonna show this exactly the same thing, but they're not going to tell about the other perspective, the other side of this country. So yeah.
It brings me the idea that what you're saying is that you might not be much different from anyone else. Yet at the same time, you didn't say that precisely, but what I hear is that you have a pretty unique perspective on traveling and on experiencing life. And I'm very much curious. I'm going to ask quickly a first question. I told you this is going to be a bit of chaos, and like the structure doesn't exist. It's fine. So my question was before that: what made you happy recently? What made you smile recently? This is a quick one because I want to hear about Asia and I want to hear about that stuff also.
So recently, a quick one.
A quick one. What made you smile?
To be honest, the statement actually. To living with my girlfriend, moving out from my city, from my family city, is so much different. Now I'm living very, very rapidly, very fast, because in the next month I move back to my home city with my girlfriend again. Sorry, my dog. She's going crazy. She went crazy. I will show maybe later. You wanna come?
For those who are not watching the video,
she makes me so happy. She makes me so happy, to be honest.
Oh, what a kitty.
She's now playing with the ball, so okay, let's give her.
That's what the boys love doing also.
Yeah.
So about the unique yeah. Go for it.
She makes me happy, to be honest, because sometimes yesterday I went for a run and I took her and we had amazing time. We did only 3 kilometers, but I was tired already. So yeah, still, and she was with me. I wasn't alone.
That made me happy. Also, you're saying, "Oh, I was tired and she was not."
No, she's like a very couchy dog, so maybe she was more tired than me, but yeah.
This podcast is sponsored by. That's going to be a quick intermission. A reminder, because I'm sponsoring this thing. And this is sponsored by your friend, a stranger, maybe your parents, your partner, or most importantly, your past and future selves. Someone who cares deeply about you, for who you are becoming, for this, if you're showing up, if you're staying consistent. Because you gotta know, you are not alone in this path. We are maybe on different journeys, on different paths, but yeah, the journey is the same actually. So being an adult ain't an easy thing. It's like juggling jobs, school, relationships, talking openly about the emotions, lots of stuff. Lots of it is so deep, so hard. Oh my god, help me. So I want you to speak up, ask for help, do whatever you gotta do, and leave out a 5-star review. Continue. I'm happy for you.
He likes it.
What kind of perspective do you think you have? Like, what's unique in that perspective? Because like not everyone is going to appreciate the things you appreciate. So that's the uniqueness of your like life, human part. What do you think makes you approach traveling to India or just moving with your girlfriend to the city and just going on a like 3 kilometer run and actually enjoying it, even though it's just quote unquote 3 kilometers, but still, I see that genuine smile on your face when you can just be you. So, what makes you you, Cyprian? That's my question.
Last time I told it to someone that there is not like there was everything. There is a reason for something, and there wasn't a mistake that I was born in February, which is different than all the other months. There is no. Sorry. And also my name is not also like a common name. It's also original. So I think like everything together makes me one special person, which I feel I'm just special. And I like it to say that way because I feel it, because I want it and I like it. And if I am saying that to me and to the other person, I feel it even more, so I can grow and be better version of myself. And I have like a little very word of mine in me.
That's a lovely put. I like it.
You like it? You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm afraid that my world might be really crazy because sometimes what I dream about
That's
is
amazing. Just
being a Spider-Man.
think about it. Think about it of your life and trying to say loudly how your dream life would you like to look like, and tell about it to every person who you love, who you met, who you will meet, and maybe it become true.
Do you feel like you are living the same way, like this way, as you're saying?
Yeah,
Are your words matching
that's
your lifestyle?
yeah.
I got to think about it right now, and even though I'm thinking about it really quickly, it makes me feel very vulnerable because okay, I'm gonna tell my dreams to every single person.
I'm not telling about telling your dreams because and the goals and everything you're aiming for, because that can also destroy your way. But sometimes the way is better, is more interesting, is just better than the goal.
Yeah, but you gotta express yourself somehow. So if you want the world to listen, you gotta just speak up for yourself. Yeah, most of the times, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna hold it all to myself. That's why the self-expression is so mandatory to just realize, oh, I'm myself. That's awesome. But if I want to be myself more truer in this life, I gotta openly speak about what I need, what I want, what are my desires, what are my dreams, what are my goals. So that's why I was asking you if you're living by the word you say. What kind of daily practice do you have to be more yourself, more into those words you said seconds ago about expressing your direction, expressing your trueness? Like being true to yourself, trueness. Too fun.
Yeah, I like the way you said daily exercises, right?
Daily practices, but exercises are even better.
Yeah, the daily practice. I like it that way because even if I can't tell you daily practice or daily exercising, but what I can tell you what is also exercising to, so stop doing something that usually, for example, what I'm trying to do less and less is trying to follow different people's life, and trying to focus on mine. And that was what I'm trying to improve in the last 2 weeks. What I'm focused about. I stopped losing time on any phone games because like last 2 months I think they killed my time a lot. And yeah, and for the last time I'm trying to focus on that to stop scrolling like a non-stop scrolling.
How? Show me your right thumb. Are you right or left-handed?
Right.
Right. Are you using your thumb? Are you using your finger?
To scroll, yeah, thumb.
I know some people are like doing. Oh, I'm too tired. I'm just gonna switch fingers.
No, so for the last 2 weeks I think I'm trying to focus on this, trying to live a little bit different, trying to do more things for me. Recently I also loved, I did it before, but I came back to this, and I'm talking about the sauna. Have you ever experienced the sauna experience? You're going for the special seance, then there is a sauna master, and they're waving the towers on you,
More.
and everything is like you are sitting, you are sweating, but you're in a different dimension.
Are you naked when he's swinging?
Yes, totally naked.
Don't have to show that.
Totally naked, and there is a big sauna full of an 80 of peoples sitting around us, around you, and everybody is just focusing on himself, on myself. Yeah, that's a very good experience. Have you ever tried?
I've tried it. I was privileged one to do it. I think sauna gave me lots of confidence. And so in the city of which we have this big aqua park, and usually I was going there with my parents. So you can only imagine they're going to a jacuzzi. I'm going for a slide. I'm going for a slide. I love slides, dude. Slides are so cool.
Yeah.
But at the sauna, we have a specific, like a big room with, let's say, 16 saunas of different kind, like an ice room, a big bath in the middle,
Oh, yeah.
like 20 people,
Yeah.
and there's like cold plunge outside, and a big Finnish sauna for the masters come in and for those people. So that'd be my question, but I gotta tell you that me being exposed, like being naked and walking only in a towel, and then when I sit in the sauna, there is some good feelings with
That is a good feeling.
we're just getting it out and just knowing that okay, I can refrain my eyes from looking at people, looking at anyone, because we are all together here. We all are trusting each other, and you realize that you don't have this, I would call it lust, or just observing people and just, this person naked, I'm going to check them out.
Yeah. No.
I don't think I did it. I think my eyes were like, I want to do it, but I didn't do it finally.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a great power of just being so vulnerable, naked, like truthfully, physically, and mentally. And at the same time, realize nothing changed. We are just the same water. We are the same flow.
Yeah.
We're the same kind. So that's a very good experience. That every single time I'm going to a sauna, I'm very happy, man.
That's amazing experience. And the cold plunge when you
It's very small after
when you are able to find the calmness and the relaxation in the very cold temperature. That's amazing. That's what I love. And
Have you found it? Please tell me how.
Yeah, you didn't?
I never did it.
What? But yes, I saw it on your Instagram. You are doing this very often.
But have you seen the pain in those eyes?
I mean, okay. Are you doing any warm up, like a proper warm up?
Oh yeah, I'm just going with jokes right now. I've never found it, but yeah, I do a warm up in the sense of taking my teeth. I talk to a warm
because finally, when your body is like very very warm and you're going to in the cold plunge, there is a little thing in what your body is making. But your body is hot, right? So it's making a water, a very thin layer of a warm water inside of this cold water. And if you just feel it, if you find this perfect position, it's amazing.
Do you dunk your head in the water?
Yes. And
Okay,
also,
that's a good way.
and I also like being under the water, for half a minute.
Okay, so I'm very happy that we are on this podcast. There are two crazy people talking. That's very, very nice. So let's stick to those cold plunges because that excites me a lot. Um, what kind of feeling does it give you, except like the bodily sensation of excitement of maybe what do you feel after a cold plunge?
I don't
During
feel,
the cold plunge and before the cold plunge?
yeah. So for excitement, you say excitement. I feel excitement maybe only after the cold plunge when for example, after 5, 6, 7 minutes, I'm going away, and that's wow, that was tough. That was amazing. During the cold plunge, I would say that's that's the most calmest thing I can experience. I feel I feel like in the other dimension. I'm somewhere else. I'm just focusing on my body and nothing else. I know you try to medicate, uh, medicate. Yeah,
Meditation is the best.
meditation. You try to meditation. I have never tried. I know I can do it because I can focus on of nothing. With my thinking all the time, just things comes to all the time to me, and they run away. So I can do it, but in the cold plunge, actually, I can focus and do not think of anything.
What do you think is that?
What do I think?
No, why do you think that only, let's say only, or maybe do you have different activities? Why during the cold plunge you feel the calmness, the steadiness of mind?
And I don't know. Maybe my body is like in extreme environments, so I have to focus on this and nothing else.
I could just jump to every single topic from this. I was like, oh, as a summer camp with the kids, did you feel like this kind of like, oh, the whole world is going to fall apart, and oh, I gotta stay calm, Cyprian, please calm, shut up, Cyprian, calm this. Okay, about the cold plunge still, because even today, I have this friend from Australia, Trent, and he messaged me that maybe I do have some kind of discipline about going into a cold plunge right away. Like, let's say no warm up, just lots of cold, lots of like right away pain. But then I can stay in this cold plunge for minutes. And that's very, very lovely. And so, like, I'm going to stay there for, let's say, 5 minutes on the first try. But today I stayed for 2 minutes. Tomorrow I will not do it possibly. But on Saturday I will stay there for maybe 3 minutes, who knows? Like body needs to adjust to it. But there are all those many approaches for doing the cold plunge, like going right in, doing a warm up before. So where my idea leads to ask you this question is, why would you even consider doing it? It's so much freaking pain.
I don't know. Maybe I am finding a calmness in pain. I have no idea, but also because I have no idea why I'm finding this calmness in the cold plunge, and also that's motivate me to train because I have a cold plunge on my balcony. So if I want to do it, I will not go there without warm up. So before I will go for a run. I will run, I don't know, 3 or 5 kilometers. Or before, if it's very cold and I know, or I just don't want to run, I would do a proper warm up in a house. I will put some. There's a very funny activities that you can do different things. You can run, jump, squat, everything.
Please send me those videos.
All right, I will. And so I will do it. So I will do some activity for my body, for me, so I will feel better. My head will feel better with. For example, if you're starting a day and you're starting with a 15 minutes warm up and 5 minutes cold plunge, probably the rest of the day gonna be amazing. I don't know. I think you have the same. If you wake up and you start, uh, I forgot the word in English, but it's like, you know what I mean, when you just don't want to do anything. Oh, I have to get up. I have to do breakfast. I have to go somewhere. What's the point? If you want to, just do it.
There's this lovely story about a guy who is very, very, oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to wake up from my bed. But then he reads all the books, all the self-development books, he's like David Goggins, and he realizes that the main idea was to start your day from the worst decisions you can make. So go on that run. Nothing is going to be worse. Go down, do the cold plunge. So I have this funny habit of doing a cold shower.
Yeah.
I'm playing.
That's
one
funny because
specific-
I cannot do it. When the water is dropping on me like a shower, I cannot. I'm just gonna push it away. I'm going go away. No way. No way. I will not stand under the water from the shower no more than 5 seconds. Going into the cold plunge, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, no worries.
Go away. It got me. So that's very similar song, but it's not Let It Go, but it's Do You Want to Build a Snowman? And that's the song I'm playing when I'm taking a cold shower.
All right.
It's exactly like 3 minutes and 27 seconds.
Okay.
So I have those 27 seconds to just, I'm going to undress myself. I'm going to jump in the shower. I'm going to have all the thoughts. And then I have 3 minutes of taking a cold shower. And I can just sing the song and I'm like, and I finish singing the last song. Come on, last melody. Come on. So that's how I take it. Otherwise, it's very painful. And even though I've been taking cold showers, I think it's around 9 years right now.
Oh, wow.
It's a big number, I reckon so. But I've been so consistent with them for at least 7 years.
Mhm.
And I can this is the number just stuck in my head. 7 years of just or even the 8. Like this joke may see my friends show me, and even kids in my camp, they started like doing this 6, 7, and I didn't know.
What is up? And what is going on about it? I have no idea too.
I have no idea either.
Just 6, 7.
Although I met this wonderful girl in Colorado when I was volunteering, and she was like the epitome, like a sun ray. You could just see the sunshines all over her. And she was one of those, let's say, souls kind people. And she was so genuine with her ways. And she started like doing some like Fortnite dances, some like 6, 7 joke. And every single time I see 6, 7 somewhere, I think about her and sometimes just send a meme or like a message. So everyone is fine. So I was going with the song, the cold shower, and even though I'm taking those cold showers for so long, it's still the matter of I'm gonna die. I gotta do it. I'm gonna die. Please don't die, Jacob. Jacob thinks he's gonna die, but I take it anyway. Sometimes I'm very, I'm trying to take things easier, be gentle with myself. Hello, baby. Look who's getting into camera. And I just put the shower, like the shower thingy on my feet, down my ankles, and on my knees, etc. But most of the time, I'm just going all day under the shower and just like,
yeah. I do remember cold showers only in some parts of Asia and also South America, where there was
sometimes we have to do it.
Yeah, where there wasn't a hot water, a warm water. You have to just do it. You have to take a shower. That was the only way I took the cold showers, but never with the pleasure.
To summarize, what we were talking, like basically like random self-development stuff, and we're gonna move smoothly to travels because you just opened. Love is an open door. That's another Frozen song. I very much like it. But okay, the prince from that song, he's a stupid ass. We don't like him. Prince Charming. So to summarize the self-development and self-help stuff we spoke about, what do you think is your one advice for people? Like except just do it. What would you recommend people to just start doing, or like what kind of mindset would you like more people to accommodate into their lifestyles so their lives get easier, your life gets easier when you talk with them or you make friends with them, but most of the time what kind of mindset would be extremely more beneficial for the world to just live by?
So if I if I got you correct, you want to ask me what would be my advice to the people who want to start doing something, except of saying do something?
Yeah, except this, because I think this is so cliche. And the original Spider-Man actor, he said that already. Just do it.
Yeah, yeah. I got you. I think for the most important thing is to find the pleasure of doing something. For example, going the different direction from the other side. If I want to tell me random subject.
Are you asking about industry? Like what
No,
things you can
what should I advise today
music or like
for the music? Okay,
yeah,
so for example, you
like
would like to you would like to play guitar. Okay, so first, if for me, for example, for me, if I would go to the school for the private lessons, maybe it's gonna took one and the second and the third hour. No, and I mean maybe I'll be bored. Uh, Maybe I would try to do the YouTube videos and try to do it by myself. Maybe probably I will get bored. But if I will go from the other side, so what I mean, go to the pub with the live music, play the guitar, looking for these people, trying to meet with them, trying to talk with them about the guitar, about the playing, just listening to this music. And if you're gonna like it, everything gonna came to you just like that. So
I'm so
try.
happy I gave you that the music part because that's a
Yeah.
good metaphor.
So what that's what I think. To try it from the different side, because if you're gonna do it like usually, probably maybe you're gonna success, maybe not. That's a 50-50%. But if you're gonna love it from the other side, from the results, when you're gonna love it, you will try to take this path and go to the edge, the goal.
What makes you what kind of traveler are you?
Sorry,
What kind of traveler are you?
what kind of traveler?
Are you a traveler at all?
Mm, yes, I would say yes. I've visited a lot of countries, but also I made at the beginning a lot of mistakes because my first big travel was to the South America, and it took me 4 months, and I was doing like, okay, this country now, the other country, the other country, the other country. I was trying to do as much as I can. So in the total, in 4 months, I think I did 10 different countries, staying in the most touristic places. I don't know, maximum I stayed in Colombia, that was 1 month. And the other was, I don't know, what, a week or 2 weeks. And I didn't even communicate with the people. I didn't realize the really real cake culture and everything. So that in the next my journey in the Southeast Asia, India, I did it in the other way. I will tell you on the example on the India because that's what comes to my mind first. So I started from the south, mm, which was amazing, and I took the first. I planned my first week. I will stay in this state because India has a lot of states.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to one city, and that city was so much. That was amazing, so beautiful, amazing people. I would never expect India like this. So I stayed one more week, and then one more week. In that case, I wanted to spend first in that state only 1 week, and I spent there 3 weeks. So what I wanted to say, I spent in India in total only 1 month because my visa expired, and I didn't do the most touristic places like oh no, I forgot this building. What is the name of this?
Kuala Lumpur.
No. Kuala Lumpur is no.
Oh, I feel bad. I thought I'm on the point.
In India, there is in not in New Delhi, but near New Delhi, a building. It's one of the 7 miracle of world.
In India.
Oh no.
Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal, exactly. I didn't. What is
Kuala Lumpur? Give me a
Kuala Lumpur is the city.
Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Okay, close. Not so many touristy places. Yeah. That's what I keep hearing.
So in that point, when I started to avoid, not avoid, but going from the other side and see like the different type of country, the different side of country, I think that makes me a traveler. Yeah.
What do you think about people when you travel? What kind of people do you meet? What kind of people it's much easier for you personally to connect with?
So the easiest people to connect with are the same like me, so solo backpackers, because they are just don't want to be alone, and then they're gonna just grab a beer and talk with you, like we knew each other for years. And the sad part also is if you're gonna travel with them, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then your paths gonna split. One I will go that way, he will go that way, so we have to say goodbye. But we lived, we slept, we eaten together all the time, so that's hard part. But I met a lot of amazing people. I remember one that was in Vietnam, and I went for the very, very, very not I wasn't say touristic, but place where the all backpackers are meet. So this is the Hajjan Club, and they're going by bikes and everything. So most of the people there was from UK, for example. They were 18, 19, 20 in a gap year. They went crazy. They just went for the 2 month trip in Asia. Something different.
Mm-hmm.
And in that group, there was 2 parents with 2 adult kids. They were, I don't know, 23 and 24, I think. They were from US. That was so amazing for me. So because everyone in that community, we were talking with each other like with the same age. There wasn't a problem with anything. I was trying to think, okay, what if I would be with my parents in that situation? That is no way. I couldn't imagine that. I mean, I love my parents because they showed me the way how to travel. We travel in the Europe, like all my when I was a kid. So I'm so glad for that. But what I mean in that age, being with the people with my age, with my parents, I couldn't feel so comfortable, you know. And they was like, I don't know, maybe that was something amazing for me.
Mm-hmm.
To seeing whole family, a proper family, in an environment of 18, 19, 20s, you know, years old kids.
So you said what kind of emotions did you feel seeing that? Did you connect with the family by any chance?
I connected. I even got
Did you offer them a
bike
beer?
for Christmas of them. We wanted to. They invited me to spend a Christmas together because I connected with them, and I was traveling alone. And I told them I don't have any plans for the Christmas because of, I don't know, 1 week or 2 weeks before the Christmas, and there was any of second of thinking. They just told me, we're gonna be here, you're invited, come with us. And the dad was so happy because he said that's the first hot Christmas time in his life, because he was living in US, in the cold US, and the Christmas was cold. and he was so happy of that he can spend the Christmas with family in a tropic, beautiful country, at the by the beach. And he invited me, and I wanted to go there, but my plans changed. I went from the to the other city,
Mhm.
and I told them that, but still, the even 2 days before, are you sure you don't want to join us? We kindly inviting you. So that was amazing.
What makes you connect with those people? I'm not saying parents generally, like I don't mean those parents or those kids or other travelers. What do you think is a common trait that you have with those people, or what's unique about you that because you say you're a solo traveler, but there were groups of people from UK, maybe from the US, maybe from different countries, and that's what I keep seeing also at my camp. And we are going to get to the summer camp idea very shortly. I'm just thinking that everywhere you go, I'm thinking about a song. I don't know why. There's like a song with those words. Anyhow, there are groups. The groups are created by people who just, oh, we are stronger in a group. Like this is very human nature.
Yeah.
So I'm just very much thinking, what's your idea? What's your approach to just maybe join those groups? Maybe.
It's not very easy to join the group already, because if already there is a group, and there is a group like, and they are traveling of friends from
Mhm.
for example, UK, and they are all UK, and they are in different city, in different country, they're gonna stick together, and they are not very open to you, to have you in your team, in your yeah, team. But usually these groups are multicultural and with different experience, different countries, and that's why they are so open, because they had the same situation. They were alone, they were solo, and hey, come on, come to me, grab a beer and let's dance.
What's your biggest lesson you learned from your travel years? It can be anything. You just be you.
Yeah, I will try to think. I can tell you the in the funny way that sometimes the traveling and the living abroad in a paradise can be cheaper than living in Poland with this party to winter and everything. But also, I want to tell you that I learned that I don't regret anything, and I'm so proud of myself, and I'm so like so happy that I make all of my decisions, because all the decision I made, that wasn't like a that was have to be for something.
What's a thing that traveling taught you that you're using in your daily life? Maybe it's a habit, maybe it's a behavior, maybe it's a motto you have, an idea or something, a mindset.
Maybe just the openness. Maybe hmm, I would know. I would say openness to the people from different cultures and nations, because whenever I see, for example, in Poland, in the coldy, wintry Poland, I seen an Indian guy. I changed my perspective. Now I'm very curious what he is doing it. I want to talk with him. I
Mhm.
want to ask. I want to tell him about my journey in India, and I love India. So I think that openness for the from the people from abroad. Yeah.
I'm so happy you said that. I was like, is he gonna say that, oh, the Indian guy is going to wear the big, big, big jacket and you're wearing just a t-shirt? Um, yeah, that's like the openness you say. It just opens your mind and
Yeah.
nothing ever is the same.
Exactly.
I can resemble with that.
And that the thing you can, when you see the life, how the people, different people is living in very bad conditions, you are starting to help me with the word, but
Agradeciado?
No. In English. Like
Grateful.
grateful, exactly. Being grateful what you have and what have you.
Me alegro, Okay. I'm messing with you. I think I learned that word yesterday. I'm trying to do my flashcards in Spanish. It's very funny.
It is.
What do you think is like the biggest faux pas, the biggest mistake about like I wouldn't say it's a mistake, but sometimes I just feel the traveling, like, oh, I would never freaking do this ever again. What's something like this?
That's easy. Too much party, I would say. Really, because I lost my time for this. Too much hangovers and everything. That wasn't worth it. If I would put more effort, not for parties and everything like this, I would explore more. I would do every step of my travel will be different. I'm not regretting this because that was amazing. But that point, when I'm sitting here, that is the only one thing I would change. And I would say now to the future's travelers.
But you don't regret it, do you?
I mean, yeah, maybe, no, I will not recommend that because you have to regret it by your own. Because that's also amazing, regretting something.
Yo, it's me again. Buongiorno, come stai? If you could possibly leave out a 5-star review or any, I mean, the stars are extremely important up here. Please do so. Spotify / The Daily Happier. You know where to find us. And open up the video. Come on. So many handsome faces and beautiful people up here. So anyhow, remember about the review, but remember also about the feedback on Instagram. If you have any comments, anything, you can write down. It's below the episode. And also, if you want to join us, be a part of this community, show up, tell your story, and just be curious about who you are and who are those people up here. Send me a message. I got you. We're gonna record the podcast up here. Possibly. I'm not throwing words into the wind. So yeah, write me a message and we're gonna figure it. Do something. Cheers. Watch out the episodes and leave out the review. Hey. So I've never partied. I've never drank alcohol too much, or I didn't do crazy stuff. Maybe, but one time I did. This was in 2023 during an Oktoberfest in Germany, Munich. My friend Hubert, Bartek, and myself, we went to Berlin on a Flixbus.
All right.
It was like our first trip abroad, like our trio. That was unusual. We never went like more than two of us. So we went to Berlin, lots of walking, lots of personal bests at walking, making steps, and I hate cities, dude. I hate cities. I'm like, I'm gonna say I do enjoy it, but I don't. And now I will openly not show up to any cities. I just like more rural places, more nature and stuff. But then we went on a Flixbus and drove all the way to Munich. And that's when things started going wild. When everyone was getting excited, when the police was roaming the streets, and you're like, oh, there's a police officer and there's so many people going with those funny costumes.
Yeah.
It's very funny. So I was just looking in those stores' windows and seeing those costumes for Oktoberfest. $1,000 for a rent. Or something. I like very, very luxurious. That's what I think. But we spent our money extremely wisely. Yeah. We bought beer. Yeah. So we went to this like a big tent and we started drinking beer. One beer, we got the sausages. I was so excited because there was a group of German people joining us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hallo, ich spreche Deutsch, sprichst du auch? I like it possibly just speak German with them. It was a very funny experience. And they were like drinking beer with us. So I very much get a feeling of, do you want to drink a beer and dance? And so that was the moment. But then we started drinking another beer. And like I was drinking 2 liters of beer. I stopped. Okay. But man, the sausages and the beer, that goes crazy. I gotta tell you. So the story ends up the way that my friend just feels very unwell.
Yeah, I can remember. Did it? Did I?
What about you?
Did I tell you I could have died because one of the party I had?
Okay, can we just come back to it in a second? I will finish this. I will finish this idea, but I want to hear about you dying. I mean, you didn't die, fortunately. That's also. So in Oktoberfest, my friend just felt very unwell. He said like, "Oh, I'm dying." Blah, blank face. I know you're listening, my friend. And the other friend that saved his life, he's listening also. I'm very happy. So what happened with them? I started running to a store to buy some water, to buy like random stuff, and I left one friend with the other. But they drank one beer too many. I drank 2 liters, they drank 3 liters, and I'm like twice their size. So that's something to mention also. So I started running to the Lidl, German Lidl, and I gotta tell you, I was so excited. I was so sober in a second. But when I was running, I wasn't running in a straight line. I was like boom, boom. And I was telling myself, I'm sober, I can do it. Adrenaline, we're in a different country. I'm very happy. So I was very excited. I bought like some sweet bombs or like anything we could eat or something that's gonna make them healthier. But then we started making phone calls.
Oh, oh no,
You
no.
make a phone call, no response. You make another phone call, they can't hear you. Third phone call, you just hear the voice like. And you know what? I wasn't afraid of them. Like I knew they're gonna manage.
Yeah.
I was like, they're together.
Yeah.
I was very, very glad that it happened this way. And I'm like, we're gonna find each other. But then what happens is I find one of the friends randomly,
All right.
and the other one is gone. So that was the worst thing ever because then one friend is missing in the old country. We can't call him because he does this letter, and he's a goner. So basically, we had so much fun. Some of us were taking like leadership roles, and then we were switching. So what happened? Finally, we found that friend. We're going outside.
Yeah.
Very unwell. I was having the best time of my life. My other friend was having the best time of his life. Also, somehow, all of us were having a blast.
Yeah.
But what happened is my friend, the one that felt very unwell, he left something inside. He was left like a power bank, and the power bank costed some money. So
Okay.
we started like getting inside. I take care of him. He's like, well, so my friend runs up there and he says, we cannot go inside. The security doesn't allow us to go in. So I'm like, I know German. I would talk with those people. So I grab my friend. He's a bit sober. He's doing better. We are getting to this party and there is the security guy. And I'm like, fudge, let's go. I learned Mr. Brzezinski, pan mnie nauczył, Mr. nauczył mnie. I learned German. I can speak that. Awesome. I had to remind myself if I got the last name right. So I spoke with that security guard, and he's like, "No, we can't. Nine. We can't do it." But what happened? He let us in. I was very happy because that was a VIP party going inside. But I started like begging him, dude. My friend just vergessen das, like forgot everything we had. There's no money, no wallet. We're good people. Look at the clothes. We're good. Kleidung, whatever. So we got inside, and there was the best drinking party ever. Like you can imagine, like stars, like people from YouTube, like actors, and like everything was closed. Everyone was wearing the proper like luxurious clothing, and I was so excited. But at the same time, I knew there are stakes. There's a power bank we're missing. There is a mission to fulfill. So we end up, long story short, we end up with not finding the power bank. We went to Lost and Found, we couldn't find it. And then leaving the Oktoberfest, we are going to the airport. That's the next thing we're doing. But dude, we had to check if everything is fine. If my friend has a wallet, he has a wallet. He has ID, everything is fine. My other friend has a wallet. Everything is fine. I know. You know who didn't have a freaking wallet?
Where did you lost it?
I lost all the credit cards I had. I lost all my IDs, and I was the only one sober in that situation.
Where? But where?
I don't know. I possibly, I remember the scene when my friend was showing, I was asking him genuinely, dude, do you have your wallet? And he's just showing me his wallet. And we have exactly the same wallet because he's like my mentor. He's my person I'm learning.
Okay.
He's very like structured, logical, and very optimized in his life. So Hubert's just showing me his wallet. I'm showing him his mine. Like two wallets looking the same. Awesome. Back to the pocket. Back to his pocket. And then possibly I just missed the pocket. I threw it on the ground. I don't know, dude. I lost.
No.
So we didn't have a wallet finally. I had to jump the fence to like a private property. Please don't tell the police. But the police gave me such a good advice also. I had to jump to a private property. I couldn't find it in the bushes. I was still drunk, so I had to jump over the fence. I almost died also. And that was the story. At the airport, I called the embassy. I emailed them. Couldn't find a way. That was 11 p.m. My flight is at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
You can imagine Germany, no ID, nothing.
Yeah.
M-Obywatel doesn't work.
Yeah, I know. Once I lost my passport in New York airport.
Oh, fuck. That's even worse.
Yeah, but someone just found it. That was like, I was approaching the gates and I gave my boarding pass and the lady, and I need to see your passport and I'm trying to look for it and I don't have it. And there is a boarding at the gate.
Yeah.
And we started running for the lost and found and we find it. So it's
Oh, so you ran to the lost and found.
yeah, and we find it. Yeah, I ran with the lady on the gate.
She arrived with a lady. That's what I heard. Okay, basically, I went to the police site at the airport. Yeah, the guy with a gun just looks, oh, is another homeless man asking me some questions. I'm like, dude, Entschuldigung, ich habe eine Frage. And I'm like, dude, speak English. Yeah. So he explained to me that we can't help you. We can't give you an ID. We can't give you anything because without ID, I cannot pass the border. I cannot get back to my country. Even if I went on a Flixbus, I'm not able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So they tell me, put your head down and just go. I scanned my boarding pass. I went to a line and they're like, oh no, they're checking the passport. They're checking the IDs. And I couldn't do anything. I'm still in the line. And then there's an announcement. Okay, Face ID gates are going to be open soon. Please wait, line separate. And they gave us Face ID check-ins. I'm scanning my boarding pass. They're scanning my face. I'm moving forward. Dude,
Amazing.
I was so afraid. I almost didn't make it from Germany. And you know how it ends up.
But that's great. That's great. Yeah.
That was the story. Okay, how you died. What about you? What happened there?
Give me a second. I put my phone to charge.
Sure, I got a fart, so. Up. I'm gonna stretch my belly. All right.
Yep. So that was also because of the partying. That was my first grudge.
No regrets. Remember,
Yeah,
regrets here.
that was my first big journeys in the South America, and I went to the Brazil. That was a couple days before Christmas, and my friend joined me in Brazil, and we had an amazing plan to spend together a Christmas in Chile, then go back to Brazil, have an amazing New Year Eve in Rio de Janeiro. Amazing plan. But I was in São Paulo. He just arrived. We were so excited. We went for beers. We went for some different barrios, for different how do you call it in English? Barrio.
Just barrio. Just barrio. Yeah, just go. Yeah.
Okay. In different barrios and with us.
Oh, are you talking? I was thinking this is like enchiladas, like a Mexican dish. You're talking about bars.
No, barrio, like
Neighborhood.
neighborhood, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, the
neighborhood.
district. Okay.
We've been in the different neighborhoods, different locations in São Paulo. So, yeah. And in that case, I got dropped because someone stole my phone. And I was, oh no, what should I do now?
No regrets.
That was maybe 2 seconds of thinking, and I start running and trying to catch him. But as you can expect, that is not that easy. Running in Sao Paulo, in the crowded people, dancing, having best time of his day life, and I lost my friend. I have no phone. I have no idea where am I. Where am I? So I just stand and I was waiting for a miracle. I have no idea. And then my friend, I don't know, after a half hour, something like this, I was just standing in one place. One friend, my friend, came to me with some girl, and she was taking him by hand, and look, that is your friend, and he said yes, and I was yes, that's my friend. I have no idea how, but she was managed to connect us from the different places. She knew that I am lost and he is lost and we are together, and she managed to find the way to meet each other. So when we meet each other, we was so happy. But okay, feel it. We have a mission to do. They they stole my phone. I want my phone back. Give me your phone. I will try to navigate from the Find Me in iPhone, and I was actually seeing him. It was enough. So I'm starting to run there, and I'm seeing it was moving fast. So I'm starting to run. There was a police. I am going to police. Hey, police, help me. They have my phone. They stole my phone. It's moving. Let's go that way. And they said, no, go to hotel. Forget about it. Don't go there. It's super dangerous. Don't go there. And I just look at him. I said, no. I had everything there. I have every memories, photos of 2 months of my trip before, and I couldn't lose them. I mean, I said, no, I have to find it. I have to even try it. So I started running. My friend was running with me. And then was a very big fence wall. And it was very long as well. And my phone, like, seems to be behind the fence, maybe like 20 or 30 meters from that fence. So my idea was, okay, let's jump it. So we jump it, and we approach someone property. So what you can expect wasn't very polite. So we are still running. There was another fence. I was already climbing, and then boom, 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 gunshots from behind. I'm turning around. My friend is like this. Two guys approach him. He got I don't know, with the knob of the back of the head, and they was like speaking something in the Portuguese. What are you doing? And they just find what we have. They were so shocked, so they just kicked us out from the property. But we that was tough. We came back to hotel and we couldn't even sleep. You have so much adrenaline as well.
Lost his friend. He lost his phone. His friend lost his wallet. Ever.
That was one of the craziest stories I ever had, really.
You are impossible, Cyprian. I think it's all because you were born in February.
Yeah, no regrets.
If you'd say, what's the biggest difference between Cyprian back in the day, maybe this traveler, maybe this like before the traveler life? Okay, yeah. Let's just say like Cyprian back then and Cyprian now. What's the biggest difference?
Yeah, I think just something different in my head, which is not living day by day, but trying to have some statement, and that's just it. And having fun, not every day, but trying to find some days to have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, for now, not every day is fun, but do not remember, do not forget about the fun.
Is it meant to be fun all the time? I like it boring.
I would love to live with fun all the time, but what else I I learned about my every adventures, every trips, journeys that cost money, and that cost me quite a lot of money, to be honest. But I could, I don't know, even think to buy a flat or apartment or anything else, you know, so I could settle down and just do something different, you know. I'm not regretting because that makes me
No regrets.
no regrets at all, because that makes me who I am now. But now I told to myself stop, because I have to try something different. I have to stop spending money and try to earn more, you know. That's why. That's why I don't want to have fun every day. Maybe in the future I will come back to have fun every day, but for now it's time to grow.
Who is Cyprian? If Cyprian is not the travels he's doing, if Cyprian is not his relationship, if Cyprian is not his 3 kilometer run with a dog or doing anything else, or like being stuck in his head, who is Cyprian?
Adrenaline junkie.
Okay, I'll take that. What makes you human, you adrenaline junkie?
I just love it. To be honest, do you know the Baltic Sea just froze and it's frozen?
Yo, we gotta speak about that also, like about you. That'd be ridiculous because I almost had the last question, but you, dude, you just swam all the way from hell all the way to Gdańsk. Oh,
Yeah. So
go with that,
we can talk
please.
about it shortly.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I tried to do it, but I failed, unfortunately.
Oh,
But
okay.
the story about it is, yeah, I was trying to do it, but the border police, stop us on the middle of the sea. No, that's a bay. That's not a sea, but that's a bay in the middle of the bay, and the captain of my boat got fined, and also he could lost his allowed to be a boat driver.
Mm-hmm.
So that was tough. I've only got a little fine, and I had to pay to the for the charity. They told me that was 100 zloty. Pay to the charity.
So much money you lost on your adventure.
No, for me nothing.
Yeah.
But for him that was a big fine.
Oh, that sucks actually.
Yeah. Yeah, but what we did after
Mhm.
6.5 kilometers, they stop us.
Mhm.
So we had to come back because I was on the boat with me, my sister. No, I was swimming, so I wasn't. But with my sister, my best friend Philip, and the captain of the boat. So we have to come back. Then my other friends took the jet ski. We swam on the jet ski, like that was 5 kilometers, because that was the line when we can swim, like legally, because there was a big canal when the big ships are going, so we cannot go there anymore. And from that side we did the 5K to the shore. So in total that was like at 12 kilometers maybe. Except of 19, so that's a big difference. But yeah, that was something I was a little angry on me, because I did nothing with it. I never went to the guys in the office, you know, and I ask, hey, can I go? Can I swim? I never ask about anything, anyone. I just did it, you know, and that's the consequences. I'm not angry that they stopped me, but because they stopped me because someone had to do it, you know. But okay, that was a short, long long story short, short story. I won't tell you about the adrenaline junkie because now when the Baltic Sea is frozen, what I wanted to do is, do you know what is Marsz Śledzia?
Tell me more.
Okay, so Marsz Śledzia, I have no idea how to tell in English, but probably not in this years, but the older people told me there was a time in the year you can walk from the city, from the land to the hell. And actually on the map, if you're gonna see it, there is like something like Mierzeja, and I wanted, when it's frozen, I wanted to cross all of it on the bike.
Okay, where from to where from?
I'm
gonna check it.
Can I leave the app now? And then check.
Oh,
No? Is it gonna stop?
I'd rather you not to, because I'm not as professional and I'm afraid it's going to stop. But it's going possibly not.
No, just look at the bay, the Gdańsk Bay.
Okay, so it's Gdańsk Bay to hell on a bike.
There, and you're gonna see on the map from the satellite, there is a path, like, or something.
Crossing the bay, Gdańsk on a bike to hell. To hell.
Now on a bike?
Oh, okay. Around the bay, but let me do Google Maps, please.
Yeah, go to the Google Maps from the satellite, and you're gonna see.
Yeah.
I think the city is called Michelinki, something like this.
Why would you even do it? Oh, I found it. Yeah, Mechelinki. Yeah. Why would you even try to do it, adrenaline junkie? Where's the idea coming from?
The same was at the Caribbean city. I saw an island that was far 2 kilometers away from me. I had to swim it. I'm not gonna be a person that's taking a boat and going with a boat there. No, I'm gonna swim there.
That's very you, saving money, cutting the costs. I like it.
No, because I actually paid more, because after that I was a little scared. Because, bro, there was a sea full of sharks, of everything. What is the name of the
dolphins?
No.
I was thinking.
I forgot.
I was watching Ariel yesterday, the mermaid.
Yeah.
It's 20 kilometers. It's Płaszczka. It's Manta.
Stingray. No. Stingray. Manta is also stingray, but a very big one. Stingray. Tons of stingrays. They are not very dangerous, but still. And big fishes, everything. And you are seeing it. You don't seeing the bottom of the ocean. And I will say it because I was already scared. So I took the boat to be back on the Caribbean island. That was in Colombia. That was island San Andres. That was an amazing adventure.
Does it mean that you swam one way?
Yes. And I came back with the boat.
Doesn't it mean that exactly you were like surrounded with all those stingrays and medusas?
Yes, I was. That was what I'm telling. So that's why I thought, no, okay, one way is enough.
Your brain works in such a fascinating way.
I'm pretty sure you didn't want to say fascinating.
Okay, we'll be closing soon, but I would love to jump on the phone call with you once again, because it's so wonderful. You have so many parts to unwrap, so many stories to say, so many random and beautiful. Is your friend Philip still alive? Is he fine?
Yes, fortunately, yes.
We are very happy for that. So to close it off before the final question, I'd like to ask you, because I want to dive a bit, like a vulnerable question, maybe a deeper one, because for the last couple of years, I keep coming across this idea of inner child, of who are we truly inside. And most of the time when I try to learn more about relationships and friendships and anything else about our style of attachment, of the way we perceive the world, most of the time it just comes to the way that, oh, this is part of me reacting from my past. And very fascinating. Uh, I try to get smarter when I run because I know I'm burning all the cells of my brain while running. I heard from the podcast called Modern Wisdom, one of the latest ones. They both said that familiarity, whatever we are familiar with, it it helps us to feel safe with that. So even though we might come with, let's say, abusive environment, a family that we like from normal perception of what's healthy, we would never consider it as a healthy family bonds, or someone was abused or hit in their family or their partners, previous partners especially, but they spend in the relationship so many years, and right now it just reflects. Or we had the first friendship, the first romantic partner, and someone was in a certain way, and we just learned those way. We learned the way to their hearts. We learned the habits around all of that. So I'm just thinking just about the inner child. Is there a way that you are expressing your inner child right now in your daily life? Is there, especially, I want to ask it more in a more vulnerable way. Is there any way that you are defending your inner child from the outside world?
No, I mean, I think I still have a lot of inner child in me, but I'm not defending it. I'm not using it as a defense for the world. I think it's just part of me, what I love, and I would never uh, eliminate from my life.
I'm very happy you said that.
Yeah,
That's why I wrote in your application report. The kids are going to see a natural leader, someone who just leads by their heart, by their like inner child, and who just gets excited like a squirrel. I wrote something around it. Like I mentioned the animals, I mentioned the inner child. Cyprian, how do you feel now?
amazing.
It's been quite a talk.
Yeah, yeah.
My last question for you is, and we're gonna part our ways soon. Um, what makes you happy, Cyprian?
Didn't I answer you at the beginning of the conversation?
In the beginning, you said what made you smile recently,
Okay.
but this one is like a deep, 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 like go as deep as freaking you can, like those sharks that were trying to.
I got you now. I will tell you. I will tell you that my best friend Philip recently asked me, Cyprian, are you happy? And I said, to be honest, I'm on the very good way to be the happiest. So that's gonna be my answer.
Okay, thank you, Cyprian, for today.
Thank you.
That was a pleasure to be with you here.
That was a pleasure.
Hello. Dobra. I truly expect him to show up in time because my nose starts to hurt. I wasn't expecting it to be so painful, to be so goofy at the same time. I'm gonna pull up my notes. Cyprian told me he went to in the bathroom, fell, and to be extremely grateful. No farting in the studio, even though it's online. Okay. I have really juicy questions for him. We'll go very professional, but first it's a biceps check. Solid. Okay. I like to be like this all the time. Place arm in the middle. in the center of the camera. Maybe I'm not in the center of the camera. Who knows?